Hello, Jared. These are, I'm putting together this spreadsheet to give you an idea of what you could do for your results. Um, I'm just going to type your graph possibilities. So, a couple things. I just took your table that you had created and put it into Google Sheets. Remember, I said you couldn't have anything but numbers in each one of the cells. So I'm thinking the C stands for centimeters. I'm going to take that out of there and out of every one because it won't graph if we leave that in there. So I'm just take those out. And I'm going to add an average at the end so you can decide how you want to do this. So you just double click in there and remove those. And then over here I'm going to add another column and call it average. And it will average up your 3 trials. I'm going to show you how to do that. Also, the decimal points should be the same. So I'm going to take a check back here and see where you had your data table. This one was 9222009. I don't know why the twos. It eliminated these zeros after here and only went up to where you had your number. So, but this one was 9222. So let me see if I can add that back in there. Oh, that one's okay. So the two after that must have zeros at the end would be my guess. So I'm going to do the average. So to get the average, I'm just going to highlight these 3 and go up to the tool for the average and click on it and press enter. Since I already have the function in this top cell, I'm just going to grab this little box in the lower right hand corner and it's going to do my averages for me. Now these are going to be kind of hard to graph because you have so many decimal points in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, there are a couple things you could do here. Let's think about this. If we go all the way back to 2 decimals, then for 3 of these you're not going to have any results at all. If we go to 3 decimals, you won't have any. And if you go to here, you could do a less than 0 for one of your averages. Maybe that would work. But at any rate, let's see what happens. We can use this tool here to decrease the decimal points. So if we decrease the decimal points, I just want to make sure we're getting everything here. So 0099074. Let's make sure we get this. Alright, we don't want more decimal points. We want less decimal points. So let's see what happens if we... Okay, let's try this one. That's not going to work, so let's see if we can. Alright, let's see in this program if we can round some things. So let's go to data. And let's go to, and it might not be in data, it might be in formatting. Let's go to number and let's see if it will round for us. It will give us 1 decimal point. More date custom number. It will give us 2 decimal points. Let's go down to custom number. Okay, let's go down here. There are clearly so many in here that that's going to be difficult to read. So why don't we agree that we're going to have 5 decimal points and then we'll just go from there. So we just apply that. And when we apply that, then we come up with these numbers, which are a little easier to read. If we do that, then we're going to have to make sure that we do it to all of these as well. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do the same thing. So we'll go to format and we'll go to number, format, more formats, custom, and we'll say put in 0.005. So put 0.1234.5. I believe that's what we did. Is that what we did? Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's going to show your numbers in a better way than just those run on repeating decimals. So you're also going to then highlight this to go along with what you've done. So highlight that. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do it this way. We're going to just highlight this and make a chart out of it. So when we make the chart, okay, and what you're going to want is just a column chart. They call it a column chart. So we'll do a column chart, and that's going to give us your distilled water is going to be at 0, and then it's just going to show us the other I believe it's centimeters that you have in here, and then it will show you the average as well. So then all you have to do is go into that and change, put your right titles on, put your axes titles on, and do it that way. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. I think that's the best way, but you have to decide. So let's take a look at what else you can do with this. So we've got that one there, so let's make another one. So I'll make another one, and we'll go into chart and do the same thing. So you'll go into to here, but let's see what happens if you switch your rows. Okay, so then it's going to show that, which might be better, except why do they all look exactly the same? It's kind of interesting to me. 244, 445, 744. Your orange juice trial 1 is at 744, 744, and then it's at 844. Let's try putting the labels on these so we can really see what they're doing here. So let's go down here. We'll scroll down a little bit. There we go. And let's go to customize and let's put the labels on. So just have to remember where those are. It's on grid lines, on legend, series. Maybe it's in series. Yeah, series. So if you put the data labels on those, then the red, the tap water is going to be 0, and well, they have a Coke. You could go in and change the colors, of course. And 744, 744, 844. That's the orange juice. Okay, right, so that could be something that you could do as well, to put the labels on there. And then again, you just have to go into customize, go to every single one of these choices, and determine what you want your graph to look like, okay? You're going to do this in your paper. So in your paper, just take your graph and your table, you're going to copy your table. Then under the word graph, you're going to go to insert chart. And when the spreadsheet comes up, you're going to paste your data table right in there, and then highlight the table, and you'll be able to make your graphs. Okay, I hope that helps.